Okay, here's a quick non-greenhouse update. So I'll do a build of the greenhouse update here shortly, but I wanted to show you kind of what we're doing in the meantime. So this is a germinating rack we have set up for the greenhouse. So the stuff, when it's done here, is going to go out there while we're waiting for that to get built. So this is our first tray of microgreens that we're trying to grow. Never have grown microgreens, so the radish came out of undercover today, and they are first day in the light, so they're starting to green up a little bit. So never grown microgreens, but excited to try. So we've got sunflower, peas, and fennel, which will be kind of interesting. This is our start of chamomile. Here is basil that is starting. Came up 3-4 days ago. Thinned them today, so those things are ready to go. We've got chives and garlic chives. We're doing a couple different methods. We're going to do a flat tray, see how those do when we transplant them in the field. And then some in plugs, which are in a different germination area. These are our tomatoes that are going to be grown in the greenhouse. So pretty excited about that. We've got sage, we've got German thyme, and then we've got a new crop called shiso that apparently is a cinnamon flavored kind of basil-esque thing that we've never grown. Thought we'd give it a shot. And then trays of ultra hots. So habanero, ghost peppers, scorpions, and those things look like they're coming along quite nicely. They're kept warm and moist with a heat mat underneath, and then this reflective stuff does a great job of holding in moisture and temperature for us. So those things are coming along nicely and quickly. So pretty soon, as soon as those things start popping out, we'll put them underneath the light. The light system and the racks are all things that we bought that are not normal to the way we have historically farmed, but just trying out some of the newer ways of doing things. At least for us, newer ways of doing things with some crops we've never grown before. So pretty excited to see all the tomatoes popping up. Those came out of a dark germination today. They've been germinating now, I don't know, about 4 or 5 days. So they popped really, really quickly, and now getting them under a fair amount of light and heat so that way they don't get spindly and start tweaking out a little bit. This should keep them so that they get nice and big and plump. So when they go in the greenhouse, they are ready to start going. But really impressed with the germination rate so far. And since we moved them out here, they're starting to get some good green color to them. So pretty excited about that. My parents were pretty surprised at the growth rate of the basil already and how big it's gotten, how good it looks in just a couple of short days. So one of the things that we're trying that's a little bit different, according to a couple of university studies I found, we've got lights set up to automatically cycle, and the way they're cycling is 9 hours on, 3 hours off, which supposedly that tricks the plants a little bit into thinking that it's more summertime, and also it kind of tricks the amount of days that they think that it's been, because they do need a rest period. But I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how fast this stuff has come up, and these little lights from Amazon, how well they're actually greening up the crop. So they're getting a good chunk of light, it seems, and yeah, I think it's growing well. So we'll update you a little bit more, and then as we continue to bounce back and forth between the greenhouse and this, we'll be able to show some more stuff. But pretty excited to give the radishes a shot since we haven't had those before, or any microgreens actually, and see how they do. So that's, like I said, those are new things for us, and we'll see how they do. But I'll run outside here in a little bit and do an update on the actual progress of the greenhouse itself. So thanks for joining me. Have a great day.